Developing today, investigators are still trying to piece together why students were forced to flee for their lives in yet another school shooting. Action News Jax first told you when the deadly school shooting happened yesterday at Florida State University. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Phil Amato.
And I'm Shay Simon. So this is what we know right now. Police say the two people who died are not FSU students. Tallahassee officials are expected to give us an update at 1 o'clock outside of the hospital as 6 victims are there. All are expected to recover. Now, we do know the suspect was identified as Phoenix Eichner. He is also in the hospital after he was shot by police. The 20-year-old is an FSU student and the son of a current Leon County deputy. Police say the gun he used was his mother's former service weapon. And right now, students are back on campus today. This is for the first time after the shooting to grab their belongings. This is new video you're seeing here from this morning as students were allowed on campus around 10 a.m. after being forced to abandon everything, really, as they fled for their lives. Action News Jax has team coverage for you from Jacksonville to Tallahassee at the FSU campus, where vigils are planned throughout the day. We start with Action News Jax Jake Stofan, who's live in Tallahassee right now. And Jake, you're at one of those vigils right now.
Yeah, this one's just getting underway. This is one of 2 vigils happening right now in the city, honoring the victims of yesterday's tragic shooting. Students we've spoken with say despite the tragedy, they're confident the FSU community will get through this. Makeshift memorials can be found around the Florida State University campus, paying tribute to the 2 lives lost and the 5 still recovering in the hospital following Thursday's mass shooting. Several events are planned throughout the day as the campus community collectively grieves and processes the chaos that ensued when 20-year-old FSU student Phoenix Eichner opened fire around 11:30 a.m., sending the campus into lockdown. Leon County Sheriff Walt McNeil says Eichner used a gun belonging to his mother, who's a deputy with the sheriff's office. Eichner was well known to the sheriff's office beyond that through his association with the youth group. We still don't know why he terrorized the campus yesterday. FSU freshman Isabella Taft came to pay her respects this morning, telling us she's just thankful her life was spared.
I'm trying not to think about what could have happened, like with my safety, kind of. If you put yourself in that situation, you could lead yourself to a dark place. So I try to dwell on how God protected me through that moment, and that's basically what I'm trying to do this morning, is just kind of get through it.
And we are expecting an update from hospital officials within the next hour on the condition of the victims who are recovering. As of last night, the hospital did report those 5 victims were in fair condition. For local coverage you can count on, live in Tallahassee, I'm Jake Stofan, Action News Jax.
Jake, on the ground in Tallahassee, thank you. We are getting a look at new video showing the moments that students and staff sheltered inside of a building. This was during yesterday's shooting. In the video, you can see students underneath the desk. It's blurred out here, crouching down on the ground. One person can be heard saying, "I'm scared," as a warning announcement comes on, urging people to shelter in place. Yep, that's the sound of that alert there. Police are still early in this investigation as we near 24 hours since this tragedy. The hearts of students, parents also aching this afternoon in the wake of that tragedy at Florida State University. We continue our team coverage with Action News Jax Logan McDonald, who joins us live now from the South Side. So Logan, you've actually spoken to a psychologist whose daughter goes to FSU and was on campus when those shots rang out, Logan.
And he says he went through a lot of the emotions that parents across the country at FSU, and probably right here in Jacksonville, even a lot of them are feeling here today. Anxiety and concern for their students. Now, the path to healing lies ahead for students and parents alike.
2 are dead and 6 injured in yesterday's shooting at Florida State University. And while the shooter is now in custody, the emotional impacts and trauma remain on students and parents alike.
It doesn't mean that we're having post-traumatic stress disorder, but it means that we're normal, right? That we've been affected by something.
Dr. Justin Dorenzo is a clinical psychologist whose daughter goes to FSU and was on campus at the time of the shooting. And he says now it's absolutely vital that students feeling the emotional impact or any anxiety related to being on campus at their colleges seek the help needed to begin healing.
It's important to process things with language and talking to somebody, whether it is a psychologist or therapist at the school counseling center, or with a friend.
Dorenzo says the same goes for parents and stressed the importance of staying strong for your kids during these troubling times.
You want to really instill a sense of control again and safety. And the most important thing for parents to do is make sure their kids are not avoiding going to class on Monday.
And the University of North Florida also released a statement saying they'll have counseling available for their faculty and students. For local coverage you can count on, reporting live from Jacksonville Southside, I'm Logan McDonald, Action News Jax.
New at noon, we're hearing from a student who has had to live through 2 mass shootings now. Owen Wilson is a grad student at FSU, graduating from Michigan State in 2023. He says on February 14, 2023, he was listening to a recital when the shots rang out, claiming the lives of 3 students on campus.
First time, was kind of surreal. It didn't feel like maybe fully real at first, and it took a while for it to really sink in. And it was actually a lot closer to where I was than it was this time around. This time, it sank in more quickly.
Wilson says now more than ever, he hopes to see stricter legislation on guns in America. Classes at FSU are canceled today, and all athletic events are postponed through the weekend. FSU's president met with victims at Tallahassee Memorial Hospital.
Right now, our top priority is safety and well-being for all the people and our campus. We're going to do everything we can to support our community. We're a strong and united community. We're family, and so we'll take care of all of you.
This is the second shooting at FSU in just over 10 years. In November 2014, a gunman shot 3 people at the campus library.
Action News Jax learned there was supposed to be an event on FSU's campus about improving safety. The group was created after a mass shooting in Tallahassee back in 2018. Their event was set for 5 o'clock last night, but has been postponed. Of course, new details are continuing to come in as this investigation continues. So we will continue to be on top of this story, and you can get instant updates on the Action News Jax app or on our website, actionnewsjax.com.